Hobbymaker, we want your shopping experience to be as simple as possible. That's why you can buy as many items as you like all day and only pay one postage and packaging fee. It doesn't matter what weight, size or quantity of your order or how many times you check out that day, you still will only be charged one P&P. Shopping made simple with Hobbymaker. It couldn't be easier to watch Hobbymaker. You can join us on Sky, Freeview, on our website or on YouTube, so you can watch at home or on the go.
Here at Hobbymaker, we love seeing what you've been making, and it's our job to keep you inspired. So how does a £100 credit to your Hobbymaker account sound? Every month, we're going to be giving away a £100 credit to one lucky Hobbymaker's account. And all you have to do to enter is simply send a photo of your craft you makes to studio@hobbymaker.co.uk. We will be picking one winner each month at random, and we'll announce the lucky winner on air in the 5 PM show on the last Saturday of every month. So what are you waiting for? Get crafting, get motivated, and get inspired with Hobbymaker.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning. We've had a lovely girly morning, haven't we?
Cup of tea, a little bit of a chat.
A biscuit.
Put the world to rights.
We did actually, didn't we?
Yeah.
Could I just say, so proud of this lady stood next to me. She had her very first 30 years in the waiting design launch of the most incredibly beautiful stamps, and that dream,
Thank
a little
you.
dream with me, that little dream of me, you know. Dolls for da 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 da. Remember that song?
My song.
Yeah, it's your favourite, isn't it?
Zena sent it me.
Doris Day.
She knew I'd put it on my sentiments, but she didn't know the relevance of
Yeah,
it
I
to me,
didn't.
so it was really lovely
Now,
to
do
get
you-
that. And I didn't know that Doris Day had recorded
I
it.
was going to send you the Ella Fitzgerald
yeah,
and Louis Armstrong one.
And I only know the Mama Cass, Mamas and Papas.
Right. Oh, you
So, yeah.
Dream a little
So it
dream,
was
isn't it?
very nice.
Me and my mum used to sing that in our
Yeah.
band. It's lovely. But this lady launched her very own phenomenal collection. I thought it was really sensitive. I thought it was really thoughtful. And you can tell that an absolute crafter has designed it. It was just...
Thank you,
And
Joanna.
I thought it was beautiful. And this lady was so nervous, because obviously you're putting yourself out there, aren't you?
Yeah.
Sold out. So thank you for supporting her as well.
It was lovely.
Bet you
Really
can't wait,
thank you.
can you? You've been busy packing, I bet.
Follow it Friday morning. I learnt the art of picking, packing, posting.
Picking, packing, posting. Hard graft, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so much to think about. But I'm getting there. And hopefully,
This is
with
the next
post,
question.
fingers crossed delivery, you should be getting them very soon.
Next question, though. When's the second set of designs coming out, Paul?
Well, they have asked me back, so I might bring you some more of that collection.
Brilliant.
Hopefully soon.
We're going to have to, because it's sold out.
Yeah. For the ones that didn't get it. And I have got some designs already in the pipeline. So
Great
Yeah.
news. Wonderful. So thank you very much.
Right, so now put the other hat back
Put
on.
your other hat back
And I'm
on.
Hunky Dory again
Well,
now.
Hunky Dory again this morning. I noticed you kept the lovely pink, hot pink, adorable
Yes,
scribble nicely
yeah.
done
And
there.
Dave Bradford said yesterday, what's that?
I bet he did. He missed that,
What's
didn't
that?
he?
And so we had to go. And there was a few left,
Oh.
but not many at all.
Well, I need to show you my basket, because it's in my basket.
Oh,
It's in my basket.
you fill that basket and then you keep forgetting to check out.
I know, don't even start.
And then the offer's gone. And
I know. Hopeless.
we've got to sort her out.
Anyway, many have tried and failed. What I will say to you this morning, my lovelies, is we're here for you today, as we have been since the awful news last Thursday. And we're here to keep you company. We're here to give you some lovely treats if you fancy, if you just want to have a chat, if you want a little virtual hug, message in. All of us are here for you here. And we just want to make sure that you're okay. And we're as okay as you can be.
We've put our little bit of sparkle on
We did,
for
just
you.
try to, we're all wearing black, obviously, we're all in
Yeah.
official mourning, obviously, but we just thought, let's try and just give you a bit of sparkle if we can. And we've got Pauline, so you've always got sparkle. Now, I saw yesterday on Facebook a message went out saying, you know, if you could have anything in your card making, what would it be? And I did actually see somebody, I put cockapoo, and I did see somebody say, oh, I would love you to do some more male-orientated cards.
Yeah, that's the thing that we get asked the most.
Yeah, masculine.
Yeah.
So today, we've got the loveliest show for you. We've got, it's incredible, Hunky Dory magazines, 4 of them. Now, they're not brand new per se, but they're brand new to us, which is what's key.
Yeah.
And we're going to get a demo from each magazine. So that's 4 demos in the next 2 hours from Pauline.
Fingers crossed.
Wicked. Oh,
Fingers crossed.
And I just noticed things like sailing, didn't I?
Yeah,
All the lovely things, the garden shed.
Well, each of the magazines, there will be a different kind of theme.
Yeah.
The first one, as you say, it's got a little bit more of the male side to it.
Yeah.
Or anybody who does love sailing.
Exactly. Doesn't have to be,
No.
but it's just
Yeah.
some of the things
Yeah.
that we think the men might like.
And just to mention that we've got 4 issues.
Yes.
They're not actually consecutive. 2 of them are.
Yep.
But you can buy a Hunky Dory magazine at any time. There is no sequence that they're all individual. That you don't
have to have
you don't
watched
have to watch
the
one
first
to
one.
have the other. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what is lovely about these magazines, and they are issued, and I'm pretty sure it's bi-monthly, you will always get something extra in. I won't say free, but it is. There's something in there is not costing very much.
It's a Brucey
you know,
bonus,
but and we vary. It could be a die and stamps. You'll always get collection.
Yeah.
It could be an embossing folder, as in the case of the first one that we're going to do.
And when you think the price that you've just told me in there with our lovely producer Laura,
It's like you can't work out how much everything is, because you're going to get something different every time.
Yeah.
But the cost that you're going to be asked for here is less than most normal magazines would be on their own.
Exactly.
So that's why it's really hard to work out. But believe me, you get an awful lot in there.
Value for money and then some.
And what you will get as well with the magazine, so if you buy one that's relevant at the time, you'll get articles in there and ideas in there for what is given with the magazine.
Right, got you.
But also you will get lots and lots of inspiration from our collections that are around at that time.
Exactly.
So, and I always say that with Hunky Dory, a lot of the toppers are generic shapes. So if you haven't got one particular collection that they've designed with, the shape can be the same for another collection. So you can bring that in, make the same style of card, but with a different collection.
And that's the thing, as long as you understand that, and as our lovely Pauline's going to give demos and the inspiration here as well, is the fact that, like we're saying, it doesn't matter almost what collection you've got, because it's still cardstock, it's still a topper, it's still a sentiment, it's still the adorable scorable. It just means that you can apply it to the collection that you might have. So it's brilliant. And there's so much in here for you, my goodness me. So should we start with this one?
Okay.
Because this includes some of the Father's Day idea cards as well, doesn't it?
Yes, yeah.
So this is issue 47. Okay, we've got 48 coming this hour, and then we've got 2 more next hour.
Yeah.
Including demonstrations. Oh, look at that cat there. Look at that lovely cat there. It's a cat's life. Cats have a great life, don't they?
So Cat's Life was a whole collection that we had out around that time. So if you got it and you didn't buy a magazine, you've got some ideas in there.
And then we've got the Father's Day ideas. Now, if I can just show you here, because when I show you this, my lovelies, this is what the magazine price, and can I just say as well, that isn't even the price.
No.
It is. Now, so in this, were you actually giving those stamps away?
Yeah. Yeah.
So these reusable stamps, so once you've got your stamp forever. You've got, I mean, again, we're talking here about it was a Father's Day theme at the time, but if you look at some of the sentiments there, look, for someone special. So that doesn't have to be...
Doesn't have to be Father's Day, it could be Dad's birthday, it could be anyone.
Exactly. And if I just turn that around, because I'm actually struggling to read it from here, but there you go. Relax and enjoy your day. Again, we all need to do that, don't we? There's beautiful, take it easy. And then we have got Happy Father's Day. What I like about this as well is, I don't know about a lot of people have got stepdads, and it's really difficult to get a Father's Day card for a stepdad. Honestly, it is so difficult, all these years on. But today is your day celebrating style. Now, what I like about that is that can be any occasion, any event, but it also doesn't pigeonhole anybody.
So take it easy could very easily be retirement.
Exactly. That's a good point, actually, yeah.
And what is lovely with these as well, that you've got two shapes. You've got the oval, because that stamp in the middle is separate. So you've got the oval, and then you've got that long banner
this one here.
piece. Yeah. So
like a letterbox, isn't it?
And the sentiments will fit in.
So it's all designed to match. And
so that line in the middle is a separate stamp again.
Oh, that one there?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So you could just do like an underline of text or have that. Oh, that's a clever idea. Yeah. That is absolutely brilliant. So you get all of those...
Or even if you wanted to take your card and stamp a line there and a line there, you've then got a corner, to stamp two across. Yeah. So one across going and then one down. It's a little corner piece.
It's a good idea, that, isn't it? Really lovely, really well thought out as always. So we've got lots of lovely stamps there. In fact, does it say how many stamps? Because there's a lot there, aren't there? How many stamps are there? Look. So would you class that as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Do we make that about 14? Goodness me, 14 stamps. So at £9.99, we're not even £1 a stamp.
And we're not even finished yet.
We're not done yet. Because in addition to that, we've got this.
Now, this is one of my favourite embossing folders.
Oh, no, you're going to have to... Oh.
Yeah, because not only is it a fabulous embossing folder on its own, those stamps, the oval and the sentiments will fit in that open shape in the middle.
So they're designed to go together?
Yeah.
So for anybody watching thinking, what does embossing do? What does that mean?
It means giving you a raised surface. So there's embossing and debossing. So when you've embossed something, that is what we call dry embossing, as opposed to heat embossing when we're doing with powders and inks. This is called dry embossing, and it means running your cardstock, which will be placed inside the folder, and then running it through your plates on your die cutting machine. So we're not going to cut, we're just going to emboss. So and what is lovely is you come out with a raised finish. Beautiful. But when you turn it over, you've got a deboss side. So instead of the design being raised, it goes inward, and it's still a beautiful effect.
Clever, isn't it?
So you have got options to do.
The fact that they go together, I mean, no matter how you look at this is the great thing. This is something you don't have to justify to yourself. Because if you sort of said, when the price comes in, you'd be like, OK, that's good for the magazine, but that's also great for the embossing folder. It's also great for the stamps. It doesn't matter which is your thing. But what I like as well is if you've never tried embossing, class that as your freebie.
Yeah, because
do you know what I mean?
That's right. It's like having a trial run. So like a try before you buy kind of thing.
If you don't
but I love it. It's one of my favourite things.
You do love it, don't you?
Yeah,
but again, if you've never tried stamping, brilliant. Now, am I right in thinking you don't get all that as well?
Yeah.
Oh, Pauline. Yeah. You're like Father Christmas today.
We're the brand that keeps on giving.
Can I get these
is
down?
Absolutely lovely. It really is.
Can I get them down and have a flick through?
Go for it.
They're just having a little...
Go for it.
Oh, my goodness me. So you get the toppers in the collection.
And the backing card.
And the backing card.
Yeah.
Grabbing them. Sorry, Finn. Can I just also welcome our new tech op to the team?
Yay!
The lovely Finn. Hello, Finn. Do you want to come and stick your face on camera? Can do. Come on. Oh, we didn't need asking twice, did he? He wasn't shy about that. No. This is Finn. Hello, Finn. Hello. You've gone a bit red, though.
Your TV debut.
Have you been on TV yet already?
No, I haven't actually.
Is this your first time? Will your mummy be watching?
She might. Well, she's asleep at the minute.
Oh. So, yeah. Just in case you want to rewind it back, say hello, mummy.
Will do.
Go on then.
Hi, Mum.
Oh, Mum. Well, welcome to the team.
Thank you very much.
Hey, lovely. If only I was a bit younger.
If only I was a lot younger.
You might, darling, Laura. Oh, say again. Okay, sorry. Okay, right, get a bit lost there. Right then, so you get all of these lovely luxury toppers as well.
Yes.
Goodness me, so you've got all those borders, all those beautiful sentiments, and what we've got here, can I turn it? I can't see, I'm so sorry, it's too far away. So he's in his shed, his man cave.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, good for retirement. What about granddad?
Yeah.
For dad, birthdays, or even,
Father's
do you know, I was saying yesterday, it could be a she shed.
Could be a she shed.
Not a man cave, a she
I've
shed.
never heard of a she shed.
They said that yesterday.
Did she say
I'm like,
she said?
Yeah.
She said a she said. It's
yeah.
a shed.
So we have a man cave and we have a she shed.
I like that. I'm going to rebrand mine a she shed.
And you have your pink tools in there.
Oh,
and,
yeah, it's got to be done. Or your leopard skin.
Or your
or
leopard
animal
skin.
print.
Oh, absolutely.
But do you know anybody that loves sailing? My dad used to take me sailing in a GP14 when I was a kid. And my little brother used to purposely capsize it, and then I'd be stuck underneath
Well,
it.
you wouldn't get me on the water because I don't swim. I'm terrified of water. So,
are you?
but I'm actually demoing with that.
We'll
so,
get your armbands
yeah.
off for you. But again, who doesn't like cheese and red wine, a cheese board?
I just think if you're inviting someone round, send a little invitation
That's
with
nice,
those on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know, that's a really good point. Like, I did a little dinner party this Saturday and the Saturday before for different sets of people, and we did a cheese board on both.
Where was my invite?
Well, you're coming. You were too busy getting ready for your big launch, Paula.
That's true.
You know, you will be invited though, darling. But yeah, so can I just turn that around there? So you've got books, you've got wine, you've got cheese, you've got birthday, you've got cheers, you've got your special day, many happy returns.
So that one,
raise a
it's
glass.
like one of my closest friends. She works in a library, and the one with the book.
Books on it.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So that's the thing. I know we've said there's lots, but again, it's this whole thing. Everything's merged these days. There's nothing just for girls, nothing just for boys, nothing everybody in between.
Whatever you want.
Floats your boat. Did you get it? There's boats on it.
Oh.
Now, also you get, because it's Hunky Dory, and this is still not your price. I mean, goodness me, you can check out now. In fact, shall we get the price in? Because you're going to get the luxury, would you class that as luxury foil toppers?
Oh, yes,
Yes,
definitely.
darling,
Yeah. Yeah.
It's Hunky Dory, of course. The matching cards, printed cardstock, and the magazine.
I
This
really
is
love this collection. The border on this it's all books. It's beautiful. I mean, you think $9.99 you pay for a magazine these days quite easily.
But you've got
with nothing.
Reusable embossing folder,
Yeah.
reusable stamps.
Yeah.
Each of those should be £10.
And you can go back and refer to the magazine
Exactly.
anytime.
We haven't even started talking about the projects inside the magazine yet.
No.
You think the value of that? Yeah, can we get the price in, my darlings? Oh, we could send one of them to Rod Stewart, couldn't we? Hey, for his birthday.
We could.
Oh, Rodders, I am sailing. Oh, you didn't get the reference, did you?
No.
There, you're like, no. £6.99. So let's just think, right? All of the toppers and the sentiments and the borders, luxury foiled. All of the matching beautiful cardstock to be used as, again, and I made the mistake one of the first times I met Pauline, and I said, when you're new, you can just fold it in half. She went,
Oh, I was watching at home. I'm like, I've got to have a word with Zena. We don't do that with Adorable Scorable.
Now I've learnt my lesson, obviously. I have learnt my lesson.
I'm working my way through presenters like, I need a word with you.
You get that look from Auntie Pauline, the very polite sort of, don't ever say that again. But you get the cardstock and you get the wonderful, beautiful embossing folder, and you also get that is designed to match, to fit the stamps. It all works together beautifully. And then, in addition to all of that, you get the magazine with all the projects in there as well.
We were saying about the stamps fitting in. If we take this one here, on the toppers, an oval one will fit in there as well, Zena.
Ah, so that go.
Yeah. And perhaps, and like one of the borders, like if we went for another one, one of the borders fit across and put the topper on top. So many ways.
So many ways you can use this.
So many ways.
But the lovely thing is the embossing folder and the stamps they're reusable. They're not consumable, aren't they?
Yeah.
So in your magazine here, look, have a little look on the. There you go. I'm gonna have to bring my reading glasses in. I've left them at home. But if you've got any of these lovely collections previously, if you've got anything left, then you can reuse it for that. But this is the lovely thing. You've got templates in here. If I just gold it. Oh, If you've got a stash, I'm just having a little look of everything that you've got. Oh, I need my glasses, woman.
So we've got a bit of crafty chat.
Oh, yeah, crafty. Oh, that's nice. Making for charity, look.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. So this is the thing as well. Can people resell or sell?
Oh, yes,
Yes, so
yes.
we're all right with that.
Yeah, no problem at all. Full angel policy.
Full angel policy. See, look at this.
So this is now at the beginning where we give you projects from the free. I'm going to say freebies, but
I know what we know what you mean.
from what you get with it.
There is the embossing folder that I'm holding up right next, and that shows you how it works and how the sentiments fit perfectly in that little section.
If you
there.
do it on Mattastic,
Yeah.
if you run it through the embossing folder through your die cut sheet, and then get a sanding block, and you rub the top, you will take the colour, the coating, and you'll have the white core come through.
Oh, I like that. So the thing is as well, every time I think of sanding paper, I think of my dad. He's always said you've got to have every gauge or whatever you call it.
Now, mine is a bit of a state, but that is what I'm. That is
what you
kind of
use.
It's soft.
Where did you get that one from?
I've no idea. You know, craft places. It's a generic crafting
Do you know, I
item.
think we've got those on Jury Maker.
You might very well.
We've got those on Jury Maker. together.
It's
You
not.
need one.
It's just rough enough for paper.
quite fine.
But it's
Yeah.
like fine grade. But it's on a foam thing, so it's
That's brilliant.
But rub it with that.
There you go. So you've got, that's just showing you that in action. But again, there's so many different designs in here and ways to help you if you're brand new, to making cards. That's the lovely thing about it, isn't it? And not only that, but you will see all of the lovely things that we've got here in action with Pauline. So if you're sitting there now at home thinking, do you know, I'd love to try making my own cards and my own boxes and my own wine bags and
Well,
gift
this
bags.
is a great way because, if you've not used Hunky Dory before and you think, I'm going to be overwhelmed by a great big collection, and we do some huge collections.
Oh, just a bit, yeah.
So this is a trial run.
Nice way to just ease yourself in gently, isn't it?
And you'll be able to make quite a few cards.
Just a few, yeah.
Yeah.
So, with £6.99, may I just say good morning to everybody and thank you for joining us. Grown with love. Oh, that's a nice one. Plant habit anchors away. There's all sorts. Oh, see, now that's just beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
A little light reading. Look at that there. Just look. These every single one of these designs and projects, it's an absolute work of art, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at that. It's like we've got Claire McDonald coming on Jury Maker at 8 o'clock this morning. If you go around her house, she's book obsessed. There are piles of books everywhere. So again, what a lovely gift to give anybody that does love a good book.
It's lovely when you find something that's relative to
That
the person
person.
that you're going to send it to.
Exactly, and it could be something as simple as that, couldn't it? So somebody that just loves a good book, cheeky glass of red wine, nice piece of cheese.
And it's nice. It's something a little bit more. It can be classed as an old-fashioned or a traditional or contemporary, just by the way you style the
build it.
card.
Totally agree, absolutely. That looks great, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So many projects
And
in
I
here.
love the colours on there.
Yeah, that's quite autumnal, isn't it?
Yeah.
All spicy, sort of Moroccan summer, isn't it? You want to get yourself one of them.
Zena.
Aye.
A
Oh, we all
Moroccan
wanted to go on
summer.
holiday then, didn't we?
Yeah.
You've been on holiday this year?
I had a few days in Cornwall,
Oh, I love Cornwall.
every day on the beach. I picked the perfect week with the perfect weather, with the perfect friend to go with,
Oh, did you?
and it was just wonderful.
Oh, how lovely. My friend's just been to Cornwall and I got some fudge. Oh, she brought me some fudge back.
Yeah.
I haven't eaten it yet.
I had clotted cream ice cream with fudge
Paulie.
I know.
I'd have
It
ice
had
cream
to
every
be
day,
done.
would you, if you could?
We tried.
I sat down at 9:30 last night before I went to bed and I was going to have a strawberry cornetto where the ice creams are available. And then I thought, now come on, Zane. Don't start having sugar before you go to sleep. But again, you then meet the lovely team. We've got our Natalie in here. We've got Anne-Marie. She's on this afternoon, isn't she, Anne-Marie? She told us off
She's-
last night. Did you see?
She told us, come on, get to
She
bed.
told us to get to bed.
Yeah.
Well, oh, is she doing lifestyle this evening with... Oh, I
She
saw that,
is.
Sherilyn.
Yeah. And I've let her down badly because she wanted to meet me for a bit of lunch today and I can't do it.
Oh.
So I'm like, I've let her down.
Oh, she'll understand. Just quickly then, how come it's come about that they're going on live start? That you're going on live start?
Do you know, I have no idea.
great idea.
It's going to be a surprise to me.
It's a great idea. I saw that last night. Sherilyn, a lovely, lovely Sherilyn, beautiful girl. She's on Lifestyle this evening, 7 till 9. So if you want a little bit more hunky dory in your life, and who doesn't, 7 till 9 on our Lifestyle channel.
Yeah.
Very excited. So gorgeous. Could you show us what to do with some of those lovely toppers?
Absolutely.
And the card and...
As I say, we're going with the sailing theme.
Great.
And for this one, I'm going to use an 8x8 card. Okay. Now, there isn't any inserts with this one.
Okay.
But you've probably got an insert at home that will go in. But, you know, don't worry about it if you
Also,
haven't.
you don't... How many times you actually go into a card shop, excuse me again, Pauline,
Yeah.
and actually buy a card with an insert? They normally have to be really expensive. You don't get an insert as standard.
No, no.
I mean, we now get to the point where they're so lovely with with your inserts that we're like, well, why wouldn't you? But
Yeah, yeah.
not all cards come with inserts.
No, they don't. They don't.
So is
Right.
that construction glue?
It is construction glue. And I think there's some still available. Right, so I've put my gold mirror on there, and then I've trimmed this down. You know me, I like to just have a little bit of a spark, you know, a little bit of a zingy border. And I love this. It's beautiful.
Isn't it?
And this collection is on Matastic,
Okay.
which is adorable scoreable, but without the bendy ink technology.
Okay.
But it has all the factors that, all the other factors that adorable scoreable has, as in it will score and fold
Great. Okay.
beautifully.
See, straight away, that looks fab.
Yeah, so I mean, it's lovely. You could put a sentiment on there, and
You
it's
don't.
lovely. But I'm not. No, no.
Zena, take that back.
Right. So, I've taken the borders and the topper.
All right.
It's lovely because the inner one has got script on it. Now, if I can focus my glasses, I will try and get it the right way up, but I actually want it a different way, so I don't think it matters.
No.
So we'll take those out. So what I want to do now is just make sure I can memorise how I want it. So I'm going to have that one there, and it's on pads, yeah?
Oh, found pads to raise it up a bit. Yep.
And I'm going to have that one
Oh, that's
like
lovely.
so, okay? Don't worry that you're covering up a little bit because we've got toppers to put on.
Okay.
So we'll start with this one, all right?
Yep.
So let's put some glue, or you can use tape, your weapon of choice,
Your
whichever you,
crafting weapon.
Yeah.
of choice.
whichever you
What
decide.
makes you really like the glue? What is it about the glue that makes you think, oh, I want to use that?
Because I can use it on grey board, heavy objects to do construction, on boxes.
Right.
But I can use it on insert paper.
Okay.
And it doesn't.
So it's a make
cause
do for
any-
everything.
And it's so good at it. As I've said before, it doesn't like your manicure.
Right. Okay.
It can strip your nails.
Right.
All right?
Okay, yep.
But I'm willing, that's a price I'm willing to pay. Sorry, Jane, who does my nails. I do apologise for that. Sometimes she looks at me and says, I despair.
Pauline, I despair with you.
And it takes me, I can get more demos done because I'm not keep putting tape on and
Okay,
taking
yeah,
off.
fair enough.
So for me, it works.
works. Okay.
Right, so we'll put that one there. As I say, it doesn't matter that the script is going that way. We've got pads on this one. And again, I've used our Hunky Dory strip pads.
Yeah.
Because they fit on here. And we do them in like different
different
sizes.
sizes, don't you? I
Well,
saw,
we do a strip that's wide ones, and then we do a set that's different widths
Yeah.
on the same one.
And
okay.
if you want to find those, if you just log on to, hopefully you're there already, but if you log on to hobbymaker.co.uk, if you click on Watch Live and or brands, and then you scroll down to Hunky Dory, it's all alphabetical, and then just go on there, and everything you need from the red tape, the glue,
Yeah. It's
you
all on
name it,
there.
it's on there.
Right, so on my topper, my big topper, I've got a pad on each end and nothing in the middle. That's because I've raised this and I want to pass that over. And if I put it on in the middle, I'd have a bumpy bit. It'd be raised too much in there. So we go on there, okay? Then we've got 3 toppers, and we've got
Gosh, they're so lovely,
Yeah.
aren't they?
This one says, as in SEA''S, seize the day.
Carpe diem.
This one says, let your dreams set sail.
Oh, that's nice.
And this one says, dream higher than the sky and deeper than the ocean.
Oh, these
Okay.
Who writes all your sentiments?
I have a team, I think,
they?
yeah.
They're good, aren't they?
Anne-Marie isn't allowed to do the puns and things, so yeah. She's not on the team. She's not on
She'd
that
be not. Do you
team.
think she'd be a bit cheeky?
Yeah,
I think she would,
absolutely.
yeah.
Right, so happy birthday, and I've put pads on one side, so we'll just take those off, and we can just put a little bit of glue up there,
Yeah.
like so, and then pads on that side. So now I can put that on there and know that that is nice and level. Hang on, come down a little bit. There we
I
go.
love that you talk
Okay.
things that you're working with.
I
like
talk
I do, I
to
like
myself all the time. Usually it's saying, and why have you done that? Right, okay. So then we've got, oh, you see the choices. Right, so this one's going down here. So I've got a pad on again on the top and on the bottom because it's going over the raised
Oh,
bit.
right, okay, yeah.
All right, so that over there. And then this one
Oh, she's going all
is
out.
going, oh. And if you're not sure, lay them all out before,
You
again,
take the tape
little
off
bit
and the
before,
glue and whatever, yeah.
yeah, and take a photo of it.
Oh, that's a good
So
idea.
then you can remember where you've put everything. And then this one,
You can have a little separate folder in your sort of smartphone or
yeah,
your computer and
this
stuff.
one, we'll put a little bit there. I didn't want to cover as much of the boats up, if I could help it. So that one's there.
Lovely.
And then we have our finished
That.
card.
And the thing is, it looks amazing, but also it's. Please don't take this the wrong way. Obviously, not all of us are blessed with your incredible imagination and creativity and all that, but they're quite quick makes, and they're not the. It's not
Yeah.
rocket science, is it?
No, Hunky Dory has done all the hard work for you.
Exactly, they've done all the
It's give you the
graft.
cardstock that matches, it's give you the toppers, it's give you the frames to work
Yeah.
on. So it's like,
Brilliant.
just separate some up
Yeah.
and have a look. And as I say, I always go with the actual cardstock first.
Do you?
And it shows me, I look at it and think, what shape can I cut out
Right,
of
so
that?
you
How
start
can
with
I
that?
fold it? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's like, I like that one, but that shed, for me, could be on the wrong side.
Yeah.
So I could cut that panel off, and then I could put it on the front of a card. I could then cut off the excess of the front,
Yeah.
and that would be on that fold. And then the rest of the cardstock can go on the, what would be the inner of the back.
Yeah.
And that way you've got a card
Exactly.
sorted.
Well, the thing is, I'm going to impress you here, Pauline. Well, I like to think in my mind I'm about to impress Pauline with a little bit of knowledge I've learned. You could turn that one there into a DL card. Hey, people.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, I actually. And then, now here's a question I was desperate to ask you, and I didn't want to keep bothering you, keep messaging because I have got her details. Could I then? You said about no inserts.
Yeah.
I know that's obviously thicker because it's card, but could I put that as my insert, or would that be too much?
You can use it, it's like an insert if it's on the, say I'm coming back to this card here.
Yeah.
Right, so if you wanted to use that,
Yeah.
say that panel, you could put it on there, cut that off, and then that's what I was saying, that could go on that
okay.
side.
So it could.
So it could be
Okay.
an insert. But then if you do have an insert, you can always put it on the back.
Exactly.
So
Is
you
that
do
called
have
an
options.
outsert?
An outsert.
Is it called an outsert?
No, it's just what we call it. But talking about what you call DL, do you know what it means?
Do you know, I do know what it means, but it's eluding me for the
Yeah.
moment.
It's dimension lengthwise.
Oh, no, I didn't know
Lengthways
that.
or
No, I
lengthwise,
didn't
yeah.
then.
It means that whatever the measurement is across, it's the same measurement down. So basically you've got a square. Okay? So if it's 21
early calling.
across, right?
Yeah.
21 across.
Yeah.
You cut it to 21 down.
Okay.
And then you would score it at 10 and a half. and fold it.
half of
and
it.
that is your...
She's good, isn't she? She's good, isn't she?
Just got nothing else to do. see that?
Oh yeah, Miss Sellout designer herself. So what? Just to confirm what you're getting here, you're getting and what I like about this is this talks about your Mirri Magic, which you've just used some Mirri card, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oh look at that. Resist and reveal?
Yeah.
Sounds like a night out.
That's a pad where we do, like what would be white or clear embossing.
Yeah.
You put inks over it and it comes through, but without you having to do all the embossing.
Ah. You know our lovely Natalie as well?
Yes.
Look at Natalie. You get to meet Natalie as well. Look, so it's nice to get a little bit of, behind the scenes of everybody on the team as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, did you see that photograph she put out? Was it Natalie or was it Anne-Marie? That put the photograph of her daughter and it was so sassy.
Oh, that's a
Anne-Marie?
daughter, Natalie.
Oh, it was
Natalie hasn't got any
Oh, was it
children
Anne-Marie?
yet.
Sorry, Anne-Marie.
She is a, that's
she's so sassy.
She's a little star, she is.
Brilliant. So just to confirm then, you get all these different, she's in here as well, making the most of concept cards. There's so many ideas in here for you and different ways to set out. But just to confirm, all the Father's Day cards in there as well, brilliant. So you're getting the magazine for £6.99. You're getting the reusable, wonderful embossing folder, which does then fit. And you can see on there, look, it is designed to go with the stamps. And you're thinking, well, if only I had the stamps to go with it. Well, this is, you do. They are throwing in, Hunky Dory, the embossing folder, all of those stamps and the cardstock that matches and the foil toppers for £6.99. It's brilliant.
It is. It's a really
Well
good
done,
price.
everybody. Absolutely outrageously wonderful. £6.99. What about you? I bet. In fact, no, there's no bet about it. When I before I knew about Hobby Make and before we launched Hobby Make and I was at home, I did actually sign up to that that one, and one card cost me that to send with postage. One card. I know. You know they're wonderful, but not when you can do it yourself and actually personalise for you and your recipient. Brilliant. So, my lovely, so that's the first magazine. Would you like the second magazine? Yeah. Good deal, isn't it? Do you know what? I think it makes sense just to buy all of these, doesn't it? Mm. Yeah? Yeah.
Well, it's such a good price, but yeah. I know. I know. So lovely.
Oh, this is so cute. Oh, my goodness. Has he got a little name? Oh.
It can be anything you want him to be.
Oh, he's lovely. Look at his little face. Oh, he's so cute. A little turtle. Should we call him Trevor?
Oh, that's a
Do you like Trev?
Trev.
Should we have Trevor the turtle? Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Lovely birthdays. You've got best friends. Oh, he's having... Oh, look at that. I tell you what, he's bitten off a bit more than he can chew there, isn't he? But look at... But again, it might be that you're a baker or your friends like making cupcakes and things.
Yeah.
Mightn't it?
Yeah.
I hate to tell you this. I got the butter out yesterday to soften it up to actually make some fairy cakes, and then I ran out of time. Oh. So they were nearly homemade fairy cakes, which you don't need to hear, do you, Pauline? But they nearly were. But you get all the foil toppers and all the borders, okay? And then, of course, you get the matching fabulous, wonderful, colour-matched, beautifully designed. That's what I love about Hunky Dory, the creativity and the options that you give. I don't think you could possibly have a magazine from Hunky Dory with all the things that you offer and not have some sort of immediate inspiration.
Yeah.
That's how good your cardstock
It's lovely.
and treats
And
are.
they think about it. And a lot of the guys who work at Hunky Dory are crafters as well.
Yeah.
So they get it.
They get it, yeah.
Yeah.
And that is important, isn't it?
And paramount is quality.
Yeah. Oh, there's no question about it. Your colour
and
schemes.
then, the designs, the quality and the designs, the artwork.
Yeah.
And
it is true, though, Pauline, because, sorry, it's just
and
that...
it all has to get past Anne-Marie, so...
Does it? Oh, you're all so lovely. That's what I love about you lot as well. You are. You just... I was saying to Pauline the day, Anne-Marie, I've only met you recently, but it's like, I feel like I've known you forever, and, like, it's just a lovely friendship
That's
circle
really nice,
immediately.
thank you. Yeah.
Oh, it's true. They're absolutely true. He's having a lovely time, isn't he? So there you go. There's your gorgeous cardstock as well. Now, what do we get in this one? Well, poor Lynn.
Yes.
Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's a great idea. Right, so you know we've just had the turtle, right? You know the turtle, Trevor the turtle? Well, they've got shells on, haven't they?
Yep.
This is how brilliant Hunky Dory are, right? So that we've got the moonstone dies, 3 metal dies included in this deal. It's going to £6.99 again. Let's
Celebrate. Told you, they love a pun. Alan's very good at the puns.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
I don't know Alan, do I?
No, you don't know Alan, but
Who's-
he's very lovely.
Has he been on telly, Alan?
I'm not sure. He's been on TV at Hunky Dory TV.
We're going to have to get Alan down then if he's good with the pun, aren't we?
He is good with a pun. And if you remember our, I can't think what they're called now. We had a whole section with elderly people,
Oh, yeah.
right? And Alan designed all that and that.
did
Can't think what they're
he?
called. It's gone completely out of my head.
That'll come back to you in a few minutes.
But those are just amazing.
Can I ask you a question? I'm getting a bit confused. Hang on, does it say... Right, so it says 3 metal dies. I can only see 2.
Yeah.
How does
well,
that
if
work?
because if you see, you've got there an outer die,
Right.
and then a circle inner die with the dots, and then the small one
okay.
in the middle.
Couldn't
so
see
you
that.
can use one or all. If you don't use the outer one,
Yeah.
the inner one hasn't got a cutting edge.
Right.
So you would cut into a piece of card. If you use the outer one, it will cut the whole thing out.
It's clever, isn't it?
Yeah, it is
So
very
you've got
clever.
lots of options just with that as well.
Yeah.
We still haven't finished because, and I tell you what, if there's, you think about turtles and tortoises, they're supposed to be a bit slow, aren't
Yeah.
they? If you're getting like me, ever since I've had my dog, I used to always be on time. I'm now always late. It's not her fault. I'm not used. I've never had children. I've only ever had to get myself ready.
Yeah.
So I love the fact that this actually says, "I'm sorry, I'm late." So I'd buy it just for that.
Designed for Zena.
Honestly, yeah, I love that. And hip, hip, hooray, you got all these lovely birthdays. Sorry, I'm late.
I love all the presents on the top of his shell and
I know, look at him there.
yeah, taking them to the party.
Oh, and I look, I mean, how many times are you going to be able to just put a little party hat on somebody?
Yeah.
It's just a great idea, isn't it? Right, what does it say there? What's that one at the top? So, with love, sorry I'm late. I love that. Yay! But again, that could be for anything. Where you just
Yeah,
want to,
yeah.
you know, if I wanted to make a card for Pauline last week after she sold out of her brand new first collection, you could just send that in, could you go, yay!
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
lovely. And hip, hip, hooray. And again, if you make your cupcakes, and you want to make your lovely boxes with your adorable scoreable, you could just keep stamping with your cupcakes, couldn't you?
Yeah, put your cupcake in and stamp that on the top or on a tag.
Yeah. Oh, that's a
Yeah.
great idea.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, if you do make boxes for your cupcakes, let's say you sell cupcakes or you raise money for charity or whatever, or you gift them, what a lovely thing to do that with a tag on it, and then you could colour them all in as well
Yeah.
if you know the... Like, yeah. Gonna have to do this, aren't I?
Lovely.
So you get all of those as well. So you get that fantastic array of stamps, and there is a lot of stamps in there, all reusable, and your 3 metal dies. I mean, goodness me, that's your $6.99. Laura, we're not going to match the price and turn the 9 upside down, aren't we?
Why not?
Let's just do it. We just do it. Now, this one is, again, because it's a lot of birthday themes in there and whatever, we don't have very many of this one, and it's totally awesome.
I mean, it's amazing that we've been able to bring you a stock, any stock of these magazines, because they sell out.
They do.
Like immediately, and then we have to restock and
Yep.
restock. So to be able to bring you these back issues,
Isn't it great, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
lovely. Yeah,
You missed that, didn't you?
I'm.
I said it was totally awesome.
Oh, it's too early.
It is too early.
It's totally early.
Can you see here, though, look? So you're getting 3 metal dies, you're getting all those stamps that are reusable. Yes, you get the fantastic cardstock printed, and you get the foiled toppers as well. I'm going to show you some gals about that in a minute. Look at that, 100+ ideas in that one magazine. 100+ ideas.
Yeah. Can I just say, if there's a competition in there, it will be over.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Don't enter.
It's like when you see the thing on the telly and it's a rerun, isn't it? Like with Anton Deck, and they say, do not enter because you still might be charged.
Yeah.
But you won't be charged, but you just won't be able to win it.
Well, you can enter it, but you won't win because you
Yeah.
can't.
Now, I know we've had a lot of Christmas, wonderful Hunky Dory, your amazing Ultimate Collections or whatever.
Yeah.
And again, if you've got any of the Christmas stock, there are so many Christmas ideas on how to do cards in here. There really are. It's incredible. So again, everything applies as long as you've got all the... here we go. Oh, see, now there you go. Ooh.
Oh, right, OK. So there's a piece in it about our Premier Craft Tools,
I haven't seen that.
we use all the time. And this one is our punches.
puncher?
So we have 3 large punches, and the one will make a banner. The second one will make a tag. And the third one, remind me, Zena.
Oh, sorry, darling.
It's a different tag. It's a straight edge tag. That's why.
Straight edge
one
tag.
is a fancy edge tag, and one is a
Oh,
straight.
do you know, now I've just seen it. Sorry, I hadn't clocked that.
But
There,
when
look,
you've
Pauline.
made the tag, you can then turn the other end and put in the banner. And make a banner bottom on your tag. And also, it's every punch has 3 measurements in the one punch.
Oh, that's
so
that's the
you've
same
got
punch.
you've got a ridge, and you've got 2 ridges, and it will cut a 1.5 strip inches, a 2-inch or a 2.5. You decide which width you want. So there are. I haven't got mine with me.
The one punch.
One punch, yeah.
Really?
So you line your piece of card in whichever ridge it's built in.
Got you, the measure.
It's built in yeah. So you just slip the ring to as far as it will go. You press the punch, and it will punch whatever top or bottom
that is
you want.
Brilliant.
So you can do the 3 sizes.
Have we ever had this on air? We've got to get
I'm not
that.
sure.
That's brilliant. You'd never... Can we see if we can get that? What a cracking bit.
Yeah.
This is your... What's it called?
The Premier Craft Tool tag punches.
That is...
And
I'm gonna
banner
have one of
punches.
them. So do you have to buy each one to do the different edges? Do you have to have a different punch for each one?
Yes. Yes, we have got them.
There.
Yeah.
Can we put those up? Those are brilliant.
They're fabulous.
Do you know how much
They're quite a hefty punch.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, never. In case anybody knows, never. But it's... I think... Do you know how much they are? That's a really good idea.
Do you know what? I play with the pretty stuff, Zena. I don't even want to know prices.
I love her.
But it's on there. It's like, give me the pretty things.
Oh, I love it. Oh, there you go then.
There they go. So they are, don't be fooled. These are pretty big, sturdy punches.
They're amazing.
Because we use them with Adorable Scoreable.
Right.
And it's to do 350 GSM cardstock.
Oh, so you can
they've got to be a super duper punch.
What a great idea for tags.
So that one showed you the straight edge top. We have another one that does the fancy edge, and then another one that does the banner. Because if you've ever tried to cut a banner bottom, what you would have to do is know the width of the strip that you're working with. Then, say if it was 2 inches, then you'd have to mark the centre point at 1 inch. Then you'd have to go up the piece of card for whatever length you wanted it. And then you'd have to use your craft knife, and you'd have to cut or use your scissors and cut those. The accuracy depends on the user.
Absolutely.
You know? But with this, it's perfect each time.
I just think that is absolutely genius. Absolutely genius. Brilliant.
See, you might see things that you've not seen.
That's what I mean. Well, straight away, I've just seen something there that I know I want. Because also, if you know, like when you cut bits off and you've scored bits off and all the bit, actually, what a great way to use your scraps up. For your tags.
We used to. I don't think we still do it. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it. We used to sell a whole set of strips of Adorable Scoreable in those sizes, so that you got them ready done. But everybody's got offcuts.
Of course you have.
Yeah.
And that's a nice way not
But you will have to have that specific size. You will have to cut them to either 1.5, 2 or 2.5 inches. Otherwise they won't fit in properly.
Great idea, though. brilliant idea. Also, it's not just cards in here. Natalie's teaches you how to do a lovely wind chime. Beautiful. Golden oldies.
That's what Alan designed.
See, now straight away. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, I couldn't think what they were called.
Golden oldies.
Worked with them for years and can't think. But they're very funny, very tongue-in-cheek.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah,
Love it.
like when the one bit is when the wife sends the husband out to buy a Christmas tree, and by the time he comes back, there's nothing left on it, no branches left on it, and things like that. And when he's cooking in the kitchen and the kitchen's gone up in smoke. And
Brilliant.
It's so
brilliant.
lovely, cooking the turkey.
But there you go. But this is the thing as well. It doesn't have to be that collection. As long, you know, generally, as long it's your toppers,
the shape, the
exactly,
design,
exactly. What it actually is on it,
Yeah.
not immaterial, of course it isn't, but you know,
Yeah, that's the one. It's there.
I'll cook tea tonight. Look at it. Now 10% of the stock's already gone. Can I just, in fact,
You say there's not many of this one.
No, there aren't many of this one left.
Low stocks on this one.
just Finn, is there any chance you can? Sorry, sweet, but can you just wheel that plasma over here so that Pauline and I can actually say it's all right, Paul. We'll let you off. Paul said, I moved that this morning. It's all right, love.
The eyesight's not what it was, is it, Zena? And I mean me and you.
Well, first of all, can I just say a very, very, very warm welcome to Linda and Jacqueline. Thank you for calling our wonderful call centre. I hope you had as lovely an experience as I always do when I call. Do you ever call the call centre?
I called them yesterday morning.
Did you?
Yeah.
And what was your experience like?
It's always wonderful. They're so friendly.
They are, aren't
and
they?
very helpful. And if you haven't written the number down, describe what you want, say what show it's on,
brilliant.
and they will find it for you.
They're great.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, if you can know the product
does
codes,
help
it
them.
does help. And it also means they can get through the calls quicker and it's not holding everybody else up. So it is obviously ideal.
The one day I was phoning and I was actually reading it off the TV at the time, and it went, and I went, I don't know the rest of the number. It's gone. But they did it,
was
for
just
me.
on the
I'm always
telly.
doing that.
Yeah.
It was there a minute
It was
ago.
there a minute ago. But also, I'm hoping that everybody that's rang in this morning, the lovely Gail and Elizabeth and Sue and everybody coming in, obviously you can check out yourself online so that nobody knows what you're doing. Nice and discreet.
Look, there he is. There's
There
our
he is,
Alan.
our Alan. Oh, so this is the Alan that you're talking.
Yeah.
This is weird. Everything you're
He's
saying,
lovely.
I'm opening the page and it's there.
It's there. Yeah.
That's weird. He does look nice. He's got a nice smiley face.
He's so nice.
Is that his girlfriend?
I believe so.
Ooh, she looks nice. She's got nice cheekbones.
Or wife. I'm not sure. I can't remember.
Yeah, sorry, Alex. It
Alan.
might be Alan. I've just said Alex. I've just renamed you as well, Alan. Sorry, Alan.
And
better read
he's
it,
been
haven't I?
with Hunky Dory for quite a while.
You've got to spin the wheel as well. We had to spin the wheel here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I won't say how old he is. Oh, he's from Merseyside. Oh. Just trying to see if he's married. Can't see. I'm just going to have a read up. Anyway, don't mean that like that. Just to say, I've just said girlfriend as opposed to wife is what I mean.
Yeah, I can't remember.
You know. Oh, but again, all your lovely Christmas designs here as well. These are fantastic. So just to recap, for those of you with it in your baskets, my lovelies, for a measly £6.99, you get 100 plus ideas. You get the reusable huge amounts of stamps. And again, if there's one thing that screams stamps from Hunky Dory, it's all about the quality and the detail of the stamps. They're phenomenal. You're going to get a demo as well. In fact, speaking of a demo, better hurry up. 3 metal dies as well in the wonderful, what was it, Shell? Was it Shell? Celebrate. And the toppers and the card for £6.99.
A nice quick demo, an
That looks
easy one with
fancy.
this. Well, you can buy the Hunky Dory shape cards, and this is what we call a twisted easel.
Yeah.
Okay, because then it folds down like this. But you can make this if you didn't get the offer that we had.
Not that long ago, it was really good, wasn't it?
Yeah. So if you wanted to make your own, this is an 8x8 square of card, which you then will score at 4 inches all the way down.
Yeah.
You will then mark it at 4 inches, and you'll cut to the fold line.
Okay.
And then from the 2 outside edges, you will come in to the centre and score.
So you can do it
Okay.
yourself, but that was the
Yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
collection had 10 different designs, didn't it? And all matching envelopes.
That's right.
Brilliant
That's right.
deal.
So this is a real quick, easy one, but it's
Okay.
nice to give for a child, I think.
Okay.
Right, so really should have bought my glue in. I said I'd put a note to remind myself. And
What, do you want a new one, do you?
do you know what? When I'm demoing and it's almost run out, it means I've got to keep waiting for it to get to...
Oh, I see.
So I
Like a full
usually
one.
get another one or refill it. There we go.
You're like me, writing notes everywhere before you come out.
Yeah. And then I forget to bring the... I usually forget to then to take the note with me.
Do you want a new bottle? Yeah.
I would love one, please.
Can I give you
I
a
can
piece
replace it for you.
Can I give you a piece of a suggestion?
Yes, you
know what I
may.
do? I've now started, I did it this morning, I write my note
Yeah.
and I stick it with sellotape across the join of my front door so that when I pull my front door open,
Oh, what a good idea.
I cannot miss it.
Yeah.
That's
An excellent idea.
Hello, lovely
Right.
girl.
Oh, I can show you now
Hello, lovely.
how to, what to do, right?
Okay.
Because you will be very tempted when you get this glue. Oh, I better hurry up and finish.
No, we can
Right.
go through, it's fine.
Okay. Oh, wait, it's actually already open, but don't cut the top off.
Right.
Get your pokey tool and pierce your hole,
Ah, okay. Why?
Okay.
Why do you not cut the top off?
because then you won't get that to fit. Okay?
Ah.
It won't fit.
Oh, that's it. There you go.
Okay, right, so we've put
Pauline?
gold mirror and a piece of the backing card on there.
Mm-hmm.
Then on these two, because they're going to be there, you want to put your cardstock on those two there.
Okay.
There we go. Oh, look, right at the top. It's brilliant. Thank you, guys. There's nothing worse than like watching paint dry and watching glue,
Get to the...
gloopy glue, get to the...
And where it needs to be to
Yeah,
come out.
yeah. Right.
Never thought about that, you know.
Oh, yeah, it's... when you're demoing, it's not what people want to see, is it?
Well, you never know, do you? Now to square as
Right, so absolutely. Let's put that on there like so.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I've got a border and I've got a large topper. They're on the way to the party. I put pads on the back of this one. Okay, so we'll just take those off. So you don't need huge ones all the time. You can cut them down or use smaller pads.
That's enough
It's
to
all
do the
about
job, isn't it?
placement,
Yeah,
rather
placement,
than
yeah.
thing. But you want something that's raised so that you can put hold your bands back.
Okay.
Then we're going to put, let me get the new one, glue. Get it the words the right way up. Sent with love.
Ah.
So we're going to put that all the way across.
Oh, those borders. Do you know,
There.
I don't think... For me, I think the borders are one of the
Yeah.
most brilliant things on the...
If you've used glue, let it dry.
Okay.
And then this bit, you need to find out where it's standing. Okay, and I need a pad. Okay, so we'll put one on each one. One on there. One on there. And then we're going to put the rabbit this side
Yeah.
because it's facing inward. So we're going to pop the rabbit on there.
Yeah.
Then we're going to take the bunny, again, facing inward. So they're looking at each other. So now
Oh, I see.
those can stand
Oh, that's
like that.
lovely.
We'll cut that off in a second when it's dry. And then we've got just for you. So I'll get
Oh, they're the
small
little
round
ones.
one.
They're good, those, aren't
yeah,
they?
yeah. And just for you is going to go there. We'll cut this off here.
Yep.
And there we have
Oh,
a
that is gorgeous.
twisted easel, and then it will just fold down to be posted.
Oh,
There we go. So
let's have a look at
for
that.
a youngster there, yeah?
That is absolutely... And that would sit in their bedroom, wouldn't it? Or
Yeah.
the little nursery, or... Just turn
It's a
that...
very simple one.
Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, Pauline.
See, sometimes you don't have to do big, elaborate things,
No.
you know?
That is really,
Yeah.
really lovely.
And then say the card shape, you can either purchase the collection with 10
ready-made
different
ones.
designs
Yeah,
in,
yeah.
or as long as you've got a square to start with, you're fine.
Again, I don't know if we've got any of those left, actually, Laura, but...
We've restocked them twice.
Brilliant. I was going to say they
Yeah,
sold out
and
the first
sold
time I
out,
saw it.
yeah.
Well, I know they sold out because I rang up because we had the I call them plain, but you know the stock where it was 10 different sizes, already scored, ready to go, and then you had these incredible cut-out designs and postage stamps and these
different shapes,
amazing.
yeah.
And I went home trying to order them, sold out.
Yeah.
Thanks. That's brilliant, thank you. Right then, so just this one is about to sell out. So I just want to give a little heads up to those of you with it in your baskets, my lovelies. You are going to get the magazine with 100 plus ideas. You are going to get and this is for me where the value really is as well, in the sense that you have reusable dies and stamps. So 3 metal dies and the stamps, okay? And again, birthdays, celebrations, baking, people like me that seem to be always late these days, that is going to be ideal. You're going to use them and use them and use them. And then the consumable aspects that you've got is the wonderful cardstock. And again, I mean, you could just cut that border out like you've on your trimmer,
but
couldn't
that
you?
one, you see, if you scored down both sides and folded it in, you've got what's called a double gatefold or wardrobe card.
Yeah, a wardrobe card. I like that. And then again, you've got, I mean, look at the detail here on the shell.
Yeah, I mean, just cut that off and have it as a border strip.
Just lovely. Absolutely fabulous. So you get all the cardstock and then you get the sentiments and the borders. Again, you've got, I mean, look, best friend, just for you. You've got so many lovely. And again, these bits here, Pauline, you can use all of this, can't you?
Oh, yes, you can get your little dies on there, perhaps, or punches and little butterflies and that kind of thing.
Yes, you don't miss out on all that as well.
Yeah, no, it's always a quality print on there.
Yeah. So absolutely lovely, beautiful. And there's all your borders there. Look, that Pauline's just used. They're lovely, aren't they? £6.99. Now we've got Alma, Karen, Rachel, Joyce, Margaret, Jackie, Mandy. We don't actually have that many left, ladies. Alma, don't worry, you've just checked out. Well done. So do you want me to just recap the first one in case you missed that? And then we've got 2 more lovely magazines.
We have.
Thanks for your demos, Gorge.
Thank you.
So, excuse me, I'm just going to grab it because I put it too far over there. Yeah, silly, you silly Billy, silly Billy. Silly Billy. So we were saying it's nice. The thing I have noticed in card shops, and I don't know whether, in card shops before you start making your own cards, there's not always a great selection for the gents in your family and your friendship group, is there?
Well, I can't actually say because I'm not very...
You haven't been in one lately, have you? What's a card shop? Well, let me assure you, there isn't. There isn't. And there's certainly, I've never seen anything as elaborate as these and as just thought-provoking, I think. With
And it's nice to have something unusual, especially if you do shapes and things.
Yeah.
Because on a display, people are going to notice them.
Of course they do, absolutely. You think a lot of the time when you buy a card, it is just a square card. I don't think I've ever bought a card with a topper on.
And also, a lot of cards are just flat one layer.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas these, you've got dimension, you've got, when people have visual disabilities, they can feel...
Oh, that's a lovely point.
Yeah, so when you raise things up, they can feel their way around.
Oh, what a lovely...
Yeah.
I'd never thought of that aspect of it. That's lovely.
So it's lovely having embossing folders because then you get texture as well.
Absolutely. It's like that braille technique.
Yeah,
absolutely. So again, lots of ideas on here. It doesn't just have to be male orientated. I mean, let's face it, wine and cheese isn't reserved for the men, is it? I should hope not.
I better start wearing more trousers if it is.
But again, any bookworms. But look at, I'll just draw your attention to this one here. Can we zoom in on this one, Paul and Finn? Because you've got the books there, that's lovely, and you've got the lamp, great. But then look at the border.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Really
And
wonderful.
also, mix them up. If you wanted to do that border, but perhaps you wanted to see some of the card underneath,
Yeah.
put a smaller topper in there,
Yeah.
so you can see more of the backing through it.
Oh, lovely.
You don't have to keep to the topper that's up with it.
Exactly. So many ideas. So you get the foiled luxury toppers. You get the matching cardstock, okay, as well. And again, this is what I love about Hunky Dory. There's all different angles. It's all up, you know. It's not just a straight line.
No.
It's lovely. So you're getting all the cardstock as well. You're also getting, now here we go. You're getting an embossing folder, which matches from the Moonstone collection. Actually matches, and just to prove that, when I say matches, those sentiments and things here from here will fit into there.
You know what I was saying about if you use Matastic?
Yes.
Well, and Adorable Scoreable, but it works better with Matastic. And I said about sanding off the top
With the
layer.
sanding block, yeah.
Right, well then, once you've done that, the next step is you take an ink pad.
Yeah.
And you lightly rub over the top, and then you change, all that white core then becomes a colour that's different to the colour of the car.
Ah.
So, yeah.
Do you get do you get one of your little daubers and
You can do, but I like to just what we call direct to paper. Right. And that is take the ink pad and just swipe it over. And that way you're not pressing in. So the colour that the card was originally stays that colour, and it's just that top layer that you change.
Oh, that's a great idea.
If you do it with Miri card,
Yeah.
and once I start, I
That's
can't stop.
lovely
If you take Miri card, say gold, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Take gold, emboss it, sand it back so it's white come through.
Right.
And then if you go over it with a black ink pad, it becomes very vintage, very steampunky,
yeah.
very grungy.
I like
but it
that.
looks like old metal.
Brilliant. That's a great. And that was the gold Miri card you used earlier, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Again, our Miri card embosses beautifully.
Your Miri card's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. £6.99. Now I'm just conscious of the time because we've still got 2 more magazines.
Yeah.
All brand new to us here at Hunky Dory before. We've got 57 and 58. Do you know roughly when these came out? Do you have any idea?
I've slept since then, Zena. I can't.
I've launched a sellout collection since
Because
then,
we
Zena.
have numbers on them, we don't have dates on them.
Right.
And
Okay.
I can't even remember what number we're up to.
I don't even know what day it is
something
today.
rings a bell, but I'm
Okay.
67
anyway,
rings
does
a
it?
bell.
Doesn't matter, does it?
No.
Shut up,
No,
Zena.
it doesn't matter.
Shut up. Is it Monday? It is Monday. I wasn't sure what day it was.
I'm glad you asked, because I don't know either.
No idea. Anyway, my lovelies, we are going to go for a little comfort break, okay? But we won't be long, because basically all it means is that me and this lovely lady can move over there for the next 2 editions for you of the magazine. It's still going to be, if you like those prices and those deals, alternatives coming up for you in a moment. See you in a sec.
Here at Hobbymaker, we want your shopping experience to be as simple as possible. That's why you can buy as many items as you like all day and only pay 1 postage and packaging fee. It doesn't matter what weight, size or quantity of your order or how many times you check out that day, you still will only be charged 1 P&P. Shopping made simple with Hobbymaker.
My name is Anne-Marie and I am the creative manager at Hunky Dory Crafts. Hunky Dory are the UK's premier papercraft manufacturer, and we design and manufacture all of our papercraft goodies back at home in Preston. We do lots of papercraft products as well as Moonstone dyes. We have our Prism range of colouring mediums like watercolour pencils, alcohol markers, waterbrush pens, and we also have our very own range of stamps called For the Love of Stamps. We're really looking forward to bringing you all of our brand new product launches as well as our inspirational demonstrations, which we just know the audience love.
It couldn't be easier to watch Hobbymaker. You can join us on Sky, Freeview, on our website or on YouTube, so you can watch at home or on the go.
Here at Hobbymaker, we love seeing what you've been making, and it's our job to keep you inspired. So how does a £100 credit to your Hobbymaker account sound? Every month, we're going to be giving away a £100 credit to one lucky hobby maker's account. And all you have to do to enter is simply send a photo of your crafty makes to studio@hobbymaker.co.uk. We will be picking one winner each month at random and will announce the lucky winner on air in the 5 p.m. show on the last Saturday of every month. So what are you waiting for? Get crafting, get motivated and get inspired with Hobby Maker.
Good morning, my lovelies. Thank you for joining us bright and early. It's really lovely to have your company. Thank you for all your lovely messages coming in. I don't know about you, do you find that at times like this when it's uncharted territory, and I think you start to sort of take stock of things, don't you, when you lose somebody? And as all the news sort of coverage at the moment is saying, although a lot of us didn't actually meet the Queen or didn't know the Queen, she's been such an integral part of our lives and our families and everything, big events and whatnot. It just, everybody feels a little bit lost, I think, don't we? So I think this is when it's so nice to surround yourself with your like-minded people and your friends and things, and actually, you know, concentrate on doing things that make you feel comfortable and happy, and, you know, and I think this is when I think crafting becomes even more important, don't you?
Yeah, because you can lose yourself in the crafting. So things that you're perhaps worrying about or sad about, you can just sort of take the edge off and just a bit of gentle crafting.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So thank you for your lovely company. We are carrying on with the deals. We've got something this is weird as well. I said to Pauline, I said, I've got everything dog related from Hunky Dory in my basket as we speak, the muddy paws, all the different collections, the stamps. And I said, there's one called Just For You coming up. I said, that's in my basket. So I'm very excited about this today. Just in case you're wondering, when you get...
You're just hoping that all our lovely customers don't buy it before you can check out.
Yeah. Otherwise, you won't get out the studio. Just in case you're wondering how they get sent to you, because there's a lot... Thank you. Not my dog's down there. This is how they come in the reusable bag, actually, which is a great idea, isn't it? It's actually reusable, as in it's resealable.
I think that is for us here at the studio.
Am I talking absolute rubbish?
Yeah. It all comes in. It does come in
then.
that sealed bag.
Oh, hey.
There you go. It's how we store and protect things here at the studio.
I love it when I make a mistake. I'm so good at it.
You do it so nicely.
I do it so... Thank you. So you know that bit? That bit? Don't get that bit. Right, so there you go. You can put it in your own bag if you want, but you don't need it in a bag because you're going to be using it. So this is our first one that's coming... Oh, this is so lovely, this one. This is issue 57.
It's a very pretty one.
It is a very pretty one. Can I show you these here before I start? Now, these are the stamps. Now, these are just begging to be coloured in, aren't they? These lovely stamps here, sending you sunshine.
This is a great set for picture building and making your own set.
Oh.
You know, your own little design, a little scene. It's very gentle, very soft, very lovely. And, you know, I've been showing recently the masking techniques.
Yeah.
So you could put, you could stamp the fence and you could stamp the table and chairs, you know, to the side of it, and, you know, and flowers, and build up, get yourself some masking sheets and just picture build.
This is a lovely idea. So can I just double check? So, you know the table and the two chairs?
Yeah.
They're all each separate?
Or
do you have to mask it?
They are...
Sorry, Pauline.
No. It's because I haven't opened them and I can't remember.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I'm intrigued as to whether it's you're going to mask it or it's
you want to know these things, so let me check.
I'm guessing it's
Okay.
all one, but I might be completely... Poor
See,
Pauline.
mine are
Sorry,
new, and
darling.
that's okay. Just need to...
You need to know whether we're masking or...
And I can't see, so I'm going to take it off so I can...
Bless you, thanks,
It's like my nails won't let me...
Do you want me to do it? You okay?
It's one.
It is one.
It's one.
Okay, so you'd just mask
Yeah.
one of the chairs if you just wanted to do one chair.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's nothing to stop you cutting your stamp free.
Oh, can you do that?
Yeah. Take a pair of scissors and just, yeah.
Right.
If there's a bit of a sentiment
Yeah.
that you don't want the word on,
Yeah.
if there's room for you to cut through,
Yeah.
then cut it away.
Or could you just, would it still work if you just inked one chair?
Yes, but what I would do is make sure you need to either wipe away or put some paper over while you're inking.
Right.
A bit of masking sheet, or, you know, those sticky notes.
Oh, yeah.
Something like that,
Yeah.
and ink then. So any ink going where it shouldn't be will be on the paper.
Got you.
Remove the paper then before you stamp.
Yeah.
Otherwise you're going to get an inky mess, and do it that way. But yes, you could very carefully with your scissors or your knife cut a little bit away, whatever you want.
The only reason I'm saying that and I'm querying that is because, you know, I live on my own.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes it just gets, sometimes you can have a real lonely moment, or you can be having, and I think sometimes, you know, you see something with two chairs and it can really hit home
Yeah.
sometimes. And I
Yeah,
don't mean that to sound but melancholy, but,
It happens.
you know,
Yeah.
sometimes it would be nice just to, you know, I might just want to put the table out with one chair. So I'm not, you know, so that there's not that empty. Or you might have lost somebody and it's very evident that chair's empty, or,
Yeah.
you know, so it's just nice to have options. So you got the stamps. Now this deal in this magazine is particularly brilliant, I have to say. You're getting a lot for your £6.99. Oh, please tell me we're doing £6.90. Oh gosh, I'm right panic there. Oh dear. Right, and we've got some lovely inspiration for you, because on this one, you're getting all of
You're getting some double-sided
get some
papers
double-sided
as well.
papers as well. Ah, right. So let's start with the toppers, shall we? Let's get the toppers, the luxury toppers, all foiled, and that gives you that lovely sort of mirror effect and that luxury aspect, doesn't it, Pauline?
Yeah. And we do lots of different foiling, like when we call it like accent foiling, and then we've got some there that looks like it's like gilded and things. So we do some different ones, but that one is so, this set is so pretty.
It is pretty,
It really
isn't
is.
it?
It's got a very soft effect to it.
Look at this, lovely special moments. Oh my goodness me! That
Now you see, that could be that topper with a camera and special moments. Could be a wedding.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Couldn't it just, or a little photo? You know, like at Christmas, if you buy, sometimes people buy people a photo shoot.
Yeah.
Like you and your dog, or you and, you know, engage. My friend Tom that's getting married next week, he's just had an engagement shoot as well, but never
Yeah,
give
that
up.
would be lovely.
Exactly.
Make a little gift envelope kind of thing.
Yeah,
and
that's something like
put
an
that on it.
experience.
Yeah.
That's a lovely thing to do, especially for you. There's somebody that does lovely painting here. Capture the moment, again with a camera, made with love. Paint a life you love. Oh, that's lovely. Again, you know. Oh, and look at the birds. Oh, sorry, I'm having a lovely look here myself.
Oh, my demo's that one.
Oh, is it?
That's my demo.
Oh,
yeah.
lovely. Oh, my goodness me. Absolutely beautiful designs. The colours that you come up with at Hunky Dory is just incredible. And sorry, I'm trying to see everything here. So again, your table and chairs. And there you're talking about your scene, look.
Yeah.
You're building your scene with those stamps.
It's lovely. And there's lots of toppers on, because all those little ones, that's 4 individual little toppers on there.
Exactly. Absolutely adorable. Good morning, Adam. Oh, lovely Adam's just, ooh. Ooh, I love those.
Something a little bit different. Nice to send to your girlfriends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a lovely collection.
Very delicate.
Isn't it? Keep being fabulous. Oh, yeah. So we've got those. Then we've got the matching printed beautiful card. We will show you the double-sided, because I've just clocked the one you're about to work with. The double-sided papers. So again, here you have all the corresponding fabulous. Oh, my goodness.
There's something really lovely about a bird cage.
Isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it? So, oh, yes, so at least the cage is open so the bird can get out. The bird's
Yep.
good. Don't worry about that, my lovelies. And again, just the prettiest borders. Oh, come here. There you go, Australia. And there you go. Lovely. That's a lovely colourway, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And I don't know about you, Pauline. I mean, I am obsessed with putting stuff out for the birds.
I haven't got a garden, Zena.
Haven't you?
No, so I have to
darling.
take advantage of my sister's and my mum's garden.
Oh, there you go. Oh.
And my mum has her bird house all seated where she can
Yeah.
see it and feed the birds. She's constantly feeding the birds.
I'm the same. Oh,
Chasing off the squirrels and the pigeons, but then doing the birds.
oh, there is. I thought he was playing me up. Then he went, "That's upside down." And I was looking at him through the camera. Then he said, "Go, no, it isn't." And then he went, "There's a bird there." I went, "Oh yeah."
It's early, but she's on the ball.
Oh, look at that. I love that with the little fence as
You
well.
see, now I would fussy cut that.
Would you?
And I'd even cut out all the bits in between
Of the
because I
fence?
need to get a life.
You'd got all that out.
Yeah, I couldn't resist.
Oh, Pauline, we love you.
I'm not demoing that one today.
You're not demoing that one, no. We won't ask you to do
But
it.
I would have to do that.
So you get all of that. You get all of the 90-plus projects and ideas and things in the magazine as well. And then when Hunky Dory do double-sided, Hunky Dory do double-sided. Let me show you what I mean. Right? So this is the dilemma you'll have, and this is why a lot of people go for both. Because straight away I'm looking at that and think, well, that's definitely the side I'd use because it's got birdhouses on it. But then if I turn it around, every single one has got isn't that the one you used earlier in that card?
No, I cut it from the cardstock.
Oh, but look at this, incredible. The only dilemma you'll have is which side will you
Yeah,
use?
I've had that dilemma with the piece I've got now.
Bet you have. So again, which side would you use? Or are you just going to do the sensible
See,
thing? at
they
this
might
point?
look plain on the screen, but they're not.
No, let me get that one
They've
back
got
for
a
you.
pattern
They have.
running through.
Yep.
There it is, yeah.
So if I move that, again, look
Now,
at that.
yeah, I'm actually using the other side,
You are.
but it's like, oh, I don't really want to, yeah. But it
Very
is
William
very,
Morris,
very
yeah.
William Morris, yeah.
Absolutely. So you're getting the double-sided paper, you're getting the incredible matching card, you're getting the luxury foiled, very pretty toppers, very, very pretty indeed. All consumables, but what isn't consumable is the phenomenal array of fabulous stamps as well.
And it's like, if you're going to do a garden party,
Oh, yeah.
invitations, that would be
Great.
lovely, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you. But then you get the magazine as well. If I can just pop this across for you, all for £6.99, which is absolutely incredible. And then you've got, again, all different ways to use your stamps, your paper craft. There's lots of features in there. Oh, who's that? Oh, I don't know. Oh, we had the prism sprays the other day. So there you go, look.
Is that Barbara?
Who's Barbara?
Barbara, one of our in-house design
Is
team.
she? She
Yeah.
looks lovely, very dapper.
Her job is making samples.
Oh, is it? Oh, what a lovely job she's got.
She's lovely,
What a lovely
Barbara.
job.
Yeah.
Sorry, Laura, what
As
are you asking
are
me?
all the team.
Oh, we're meeting anybody in here? Oh,
Oh, well, it just depends, doesn't it?
crafting with Natalie. Okay, how to use our A4 masking sheets.
It probably says in the
Oh, does it?
in the index what's, and you'll find
Oh,
out.
yes.
There we go.
The prism glimmer mist that we had on the other day. How to use circle dies. How to use masking sheets. Adorable scoreable. Can't see anything with
So
the...
no meet the team in this.
Well, there's a
one.
crafty with Days with Sheila, crafty chat, one sketch 3 ways, and crafting with Natalie.
There you go.
So there is, and all of this, see, now here's the collection here, look, in use. And when Pauline does a demo, I'm going to put some of the cards out. But look at that. Lovely moments. And we do have to capture the moments and make the most of it, don't we?
Yeah.
Very important. So tell you what, while I put some cards out, can you show us how to make something with
Absolutely,
it?
yeah. We're going with an 8-inch one again.
Okay.
Because I'm using a large topper on this. And what I've done, this is say this piece of paper here. It's so pretty.
It is, isn't it?
Just when you're using papers and cardstock, and it's got florals and things, just make sure, because if we can get in close, we can see that these aren't just leaves. There's little green birds. And we don't want dive bombing birds like we don't like dive bombing butterflies. So just make sure if you are using that side, the birds are the right way up.
Yes.
Give it a second look first. But we're going to use this green, which I do love a bit of William Morris. So, and I love lime green. So this is the one.
Beautiful.
And then on the cardstock that Zena just showed you, there's a sheet that has the floral and the birds at both ends. So I've just cut the triangles off. I've tried to make them as the same size.
Yeah.
Within a fraction of a mil, so we're all right there. So let's make a start. So making sure my card is opening the right way, but you could have this tenfold if you wanted. So we're going to put the glue on the paper. And this is, I've cut this 8-inch the same. So we're going proper edge to edge. And I have a habit of standing it up and just making sure everything's lined up.
Yeah.
And then
I think that's a good sort of routine to get into.
Yeah.
It just keeps everything nice and
It
symmetrical.
does,
doesn't
yeah, yeah. Right.
Habit was the word I was looking for.
So, so now we're going with our corners. Now again, make sure you use the right corner because you want the birds up the right way. And then we're going to put those in place and we've got that.
Oh, that looks fantastic.
Okay, so we'll glue those. You see, the florals can be draping down, but as long as the birds are up the right way, that's the important bit. So we glue these on. They're going on flat. So we're going top corner. So line that up. Don't have to be the exact measurement, but what I did was use the same marking on my cutter so that I knew they were roughly the same size. There we go, on there. Now we come to the bit of decorating in the middle. So there's a border strip which has the same thing, but it doesn't fit. Okay? Doesn't fit. Oh, it's so annoying when that doesn't fit. So let's chop it through the middle.
You can make it fit, can't you, Pauline?
We can rebuild. We can. It's like the $6 million man.
I used to love that. Did you? Was that Lee Majors?
It was.
Oh.
So what we need to do
Brilliant.
is we need to make sure that that is going just over the edge, like so. And then it's running nice and central. And then we're going to do the same with this one. Again, if necessary, make sure it's going the right way up. This one doesn't really matter. But as long as it's going over the edge again, and you're going to just get it in line. Leave it while those dry, okay? And then we come to the topper. I've taken out the middle border because I don't want that. Because again, like I said, I wanted some of the cardstock to come through underneath. So I've put pads on the actual topper. There we go.
Incredible how creative you can be with these collections, isn't it?
We're going to pop that in the centre so it goes over the border. You now know there's a hole in the middle. And this one I'm going to glue flat. Again, use tape if you want. If you want to put it raised up, feel free. It's all about your design. I'm just giving you a design idea. You can change it to whatever you want. That's on there. Then we have on there, let me get my little dots. We've got on them, we've got a little bird and we've got a floral. So we're going to put a dot each on those. Okay. So I'm going to put this one because it's facing in that way. So somewhere on there, I'm going to put the floral, and then on here, put the bird. Okay. Then we have, for a very special friend with the bird on, and we have the birds with best wishes. So I'm thinking that one up there, and then that one down there. But I'm concerned about covering my birds, so I'm going to put it there. So you'll have lots of space on there for adding what you want. So that one is going on there like so. And then we'll put a couple on this one. So again, it's not a difficult card, but it's a nice design. Well, I think it is anyway.
Beautiful.
I'm a bit biased. But, so we'll put that one over there. Because I think you would send this to a special friend. Then all we need to do is take our card where we're overlapping, and we'll cut off the ends. Turn your card so that the angle is best for you. And we'll do that one again, and this one here. And then we have our finished card. And I'm sure you've got an insert there somewhere that you can add to that. So it is, you know, a real pretty one. It's a nice, and the colours, I think the colours bring it out. It's like that soft green and a lovely bright pink together.
Do you know the lovely thing as well, though, Pauline? You have there's so many areas for your eyes to dart and to take in. I mean, I think when somebody opens that card and looks at that, they're going to be sat there for quite a while having a cup of tea and taking it all in, drinking it all in. It's utterly, utterly beautiful. I'd like to apologise as well. Firstly, I didn't realise that Pauline, that's so remiss of me, brought a beautiful box of cards in. I'm so sorry I missed it. So what I've done is I've put a selection of the cards from the design team of Hunky Dory from this magazine that you've got for $6.99. I will put out the one, look at these. I will put out the cards as well for the next collection for the magazine, and the other two I will set up and I'll take a photograph of them later and put them on because I missed them, unless I can get them out as well. Because, I mean, look at that, like you say, about building it. I love that one there, look, the way it's been. How's that one been done? This one here, Pauline?
Which one?
So, sorry, Pauline, can I hand that over to you?
Yeah.
So it's been done. What about that bit there? Is that the bit of mist?
That's our glimmer mist.
Ah.
So we've got some background paper underneath here.
Yeah.
We've got some pale blue adorable scoreable, which goes in with the colour of the paper.
Right.
And then we've brought the stamps in here. So we've got a piece of white card, and this actually, to me, feels like watercolour card.
Right.
And so is this. So sprayed our glimmer mist on there and left an area white. Don't colour it all. And then it just looks so lovely.
Doesn't that look great?
We've got Sending You Sunshine. We've stamped from the stamp set.
Yeah.
Then 4 designs from the stamps have been stamped and cut out.
That's
onto.
lovely.
It looks about 1.5 inch square. And then the same pale blue adorable scoreable has been used to mount them. They've been put on a pad to raise them up and coloured, as it's watercolour. I think it's either our brush pens or our watercolour pencils.
That's just lovely.
And just coloured in, and it looks very, very pretty.
It's like I bought my friend for Christmas, and this would be great with the next collection. I bought her some little ankle wellies with dogs on them. Oh. And I'm just thinking how lovely actually to do a Christmas card.
Yeah.
Because again, you can Christmassy these things as well and put the wellies on.
Yeah.
With the collection that we've got.
Put some little holly leaves around them. Yeah.
That's what I mean. It's just this is the lovely thing. This is the great thing with Hunky Dory. It isn't just one collection that you have to keep. That stamp goes with that, and you can use them with anything, absolutely anything. And that card is absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Pauline. So my lovely friend came in to just let my dog out, and I left Pauline home alone for a moment. I'm such.
That's all right. It's a good job I can talk, isn't it?
Right. So that magazine, £6.
What was that I heard from the gallery? Like, took the legs off, hind legs off a donkey.
And we love you for it, my darling. So that collection is £6.99. Now we have another magazine, and we shouldn't have favourites, should we, Pauline?
Do you know what? I do it every time. It's like, yeah, it's...
This one, if you know anybody that's got a cat, if you know anybody that's got a dog, if you've got a cat, you've got a dog, and it isn't. I mean, I've got to show you this. This is Hunky Dory. When Hunky Dory do cats and dogs, they don't just do your everyday cats and dogs. Let me just show you what I mean. Just before I even talk you through the magazine, it's absolutely brilliant. Look at these. Ready? Look at them. I mean, come on.
I know. This is a real cat and dog lovers collection.
Do you remember the film The Usual Suspects? Do you remember where they all line up?
Oh, yes.
It's like that.
Yeah, yeah. I'm actually using those in my demo.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Look at... Home is where the pets are. Oh, what a collection. Look at this one. Now, my dog is now come back into the studio behind me, jumping up to get in on the... Yes, they
Now,
are
those
dogs and cats.
Those aren't paper. They're the stamps.
Oh, my... Get off.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They are
Yeah.
amazing. They are amazing. I'm going to show you the whole collection because this is phenomenal. Absolutely. What a collection.
It is something special, this
It
one.
really is. The thing is,
Because you'll probably find, or with the stamps, colour it. You pick one that looks like your pet and colour it, or the recipient of the card.
Yeah.
You know, if they've got one, colour it to theirs.
because the thing is, that is the thing. And I've actually been buying some dog-related things this weekend for myself for Christmas from my dad. He doesn't know it yet, but I have. But again, if you find something like for me, I got a cockapoo. It's not necessarily my cockapoo's colour.
Yeah.
So actually, this is a great way, as you say, to personalise for that dog or cat.
So the collection's great, but having the stamps with it, then you can personalise a lot more.
Stamps are brilliant. Can I just show you the stamps? And I love it, just for you, with the F-U-double-I. Isn't that clever?
Home is where the pets are.
Yeah, and it's true.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You got the little fishy, you got the little bones, you got the little paw prints.
So all of those kind of things, great for borders around the edge of your card.
Yeah. And like you say, on little tags, those, you know, if you're going to put, or if you're going to, again, like, you know, I've just said to a little dog.
I love the cat on its back with the fish bones in its paws.
I like him. He doesn't look overly happy, that one, does he?
He's not quite there yet, is he? Yeah.
Yeah, he might need the toilet. Might be contemplating. He looks very happy with himself with the one with the ears, doesn't he? Right, do you want to see what you get in the magazine as well, in the collection as well as the stamps? Because goodness me, these are just absolutely knockout, brilliant. So if I just bring you over what you get the fab toppers.
I love the colours on this one. I love a ginger tomcat.
You do. Look.
I used to have a cat. It was
Did you?
tortoiseshell.
Oh yeah.
But she got a lot of bit more ginger, and her name was Marmalade.
Oh, Marmalade. Oh. But look at I'm just sorry, I've got to turn that round as well. It's just look at the one with the milk up here. Look at him with the straw. Oh, this collection's brilliant.
It's real fun.
It's fun. It really is. Meow.
Yeah.
Oh, these look like look at him, it's like the masked crusader. Do you know what, like you say, this is lovely because you
He's
look
the
at
one
this, they're funny.
who goes round to other people's houses and he gets through the window and steals the lunch.
Isn't he just? He's, look, oh my goodness me. And that's, but again.
So many toppers on there.
Well, I met a guy yesterday as I was walking Ivy, and you chat to everybody, don't you, with a dog, and he'd just lost one of his dogs the week before.
Oh.
And we had a lovely chat, and I said, "Oh gosh, I'm so sorry." But look at that, you know, the fact that animals leave paw prints on your heart. They do. They absolutely do.
Absolutely. Well, what is lovely up there, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or even 8. If you did a little 4 or 5 inch card, kept it plain white, and then just put one of those squares in a bottom corner, that is perfect. Embrace the white space, ladies and gentlemen.
You do say that, don't you? Don't be scared.
Embrace, or don't be frightened of white space.
And I love that one. And do you know what? That's for somebody.
Well, you've got more there,
Yeah, but it's like when I come home, I used to come home to an empty home, and now when I come home, it says there, home is where someone runs to greet you.
Yeah.
Oh, I love, and that could be anybody. It doesn't have to be a pet. Sorry, it's been rough. If you're having a doggy party, you know, this is absolutely, I have to say, Hunky Dory, do it again.
Yeah.
Hunky Dory.
And look at the colourways, that like, it's like a kind of tealy blue.
It is, yeah.
And lilac.
Blue. Yeah.
Lovely. You wouldn't think of putting that with cats and dogs, but it really works.
Now, this is going to be really awkward because my friend Claire's just come into the studio, who's on Jewellery Maker, and she's got a Dachshund, but this is going to sound awful, and I don't mean to be rude, but at the moment, everything out there tends to be either a pug or a Dachshund. And nothing against Dachshunds and pugs, and it's great and it's lovely, but it's so lovely that you haven't particularly gone for one particular style of dog, type of dog, and you've gone caricature, so you can just find little moments.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I love that. I love that. But yeah, absolutely knockout collection. So you get the don't want to do Pauline out of a demo. You get the stamps, you get the luxury toppers, you get the fabulous. Oh, I could rave about this collection all day, Pauline.
And look at it, see his big glasses.
Yeah, look at him. He's like
it's just that added little bit that makes it such fun.
If Eric Morecambe was a dog.
That would be him.
Wouldn't it?
That so would be him.
Oh, it's just wonderful. Absolutely. They're not happy he's got all the milk, are they?
He's not giving that milk up.
He is not. And again, look at that's where you can see all the beautiful luxury in those foil toppers, look. Oh, look at them all waiting for you to get home. Come on, where have you gone? Wonderful, 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 wonderful collection, Pauline.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I'm a bit biased, but that is absolutely fab. So you get all of that as well, and then you also get
double-sided paper.
Double-sided paper. Now, you ready for this? Look. Gorgeous. Look at this. Oh, I think I'm going to have to multi-buy if there's any left. If there's any left of this collection. Look, bones, bones, bones. But again, it doesn't have to... So you might look at this thinking, OK, don't have a pet. But you could say, I love the very bones of you.
Yeah.
Couldn't you?
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be for pet lovers.
No, not at all.
You know, but, you know, you're perfect for me. You know, it's that kind of thing, isn't it? It's real, lovely attention to detail. So I'm going to flick through all of this so that you get the chance to have a lovely demo from Pauline, because I can't have Pauline here and not have a fab demo from Pauline. So there you go. Oh, hang on a second. There you go. Oh, hang on a second. Did you get that as well, or is that just a display?
That's for display.
That's for display. I'm doing one of them today.
Because they were going to fall over.
Oh, I see. Just double checking. So there you go. So you get all of that as well. And then, of course, we haven't even got to the magazine yet. How many projects in here? Oh, just over 100 cards to make.
Oh, only just you?
Yeah. Just over 100. Yeah. So over 100 cards to make in here. Okay. So again, in here, I mean, there's templates. There's the Cheers to You collection that you did. How to do decoupage, because a lot of people hear the word decoupage and think, what on earth do you do with that?
Yeah, if you don't know, you don't know.
You don't know, absolutely. How to use dies, how to use the craft pads. There's just so many ideas in here. Adorable scoreable pattern packs. Brilliant. Ah, here we go, look. Here we go. So there is the collection that we're talking about. The cats and the dogs. But
now, can you see there? They've done the stepper card, but they've cut around the top. You know, the sheet that it's on. So the cat's heads stick above, and then you fold.
Oh, yeah.
So you only cut so far, and then you score and fold so that the cats are sitting proud.
That's fantastic. Oh, that is...
So it'll tell you exactly how to do it.
There you go. Look, so many ideas in here, look. Absolutely brilliant. Love it. Love it. Brilliant. So over 100 cards, ideas amongst other things. You get the fabulous card, you get the toppers, you get the double-sided paper as well, and you get the awesome stamps, which I've now lost, which I'm going to find. There you go. I found it. There you go. It's all for £6.99. I still can't. I mean, if you look at just that there, let me just turn that around. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11 stamps there.
And they're proper, like, cartoon characters,
Yeah.
aren't they?
Makes you think of when you go back to sort of Top Cat and all that sort of thing,
Yeah.
doesn't it? You know, real characters, great fun. And Muttley, do you remember Muttley?
Yeah.
Oh, he was brilliant.
I laugh like Muttley when I go.
Go on, do it.
No, I can't. But I start to get, I think it's the asthma in me. But when I get going, it's like, and then I laugh too much and I snort. So don't start me off.
So you're Muttley and a piglet. Right, my lovelies, can we hand over to Pauline just to see these in action?
Absolutely.
And thank you for the design team. And if I've got a moment as we exit the show, I'm going to put out the Father's Day and the turtle cards as well, just so I don't not show you something from each collection, if that's okay, Pauline.
Yeah, okay. So I'm starting this one, a small card, 6-inch square, and I've got a piece cut out of the backing card that's got the fish bones on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll start with that. I'm going edge to edge with this one, so another 6-inch square. Make sure my card is opening the right way. And there we go with that. And then I'm using the paper, and the paper, it's all stuck together. Hang on one moment. There we go. This is where you put things on and then you forget and things get stuck. Right.
Yeah, okay.
1 second. There we go. So we've got this frame, and then we've got the matching paper. So what I've done, I've cut it a fraction under the width of the frame.
Yeah.
And then I've just rounded the corners because it's got rounded corners on there. So just cut it off a little bit. And then we're going to pop that over there. And as long as it doesn't... oh, hang on. It would help if you took the covers off, wouldn't it? It really,
We love
really
you,
would.
Pauline.
You know, it's like crafting. I do craft of a morning, but it's like this is early morning.
It is, totally.
Right. This is like
Extra early morning.
extra.
Extra early morning.
So it's like, can you remember what you prepped, Pauline? I think we've done okay.
I think you've
Right.
done brilliantly.
Okay.
as
So again, just pop that over as long as nothing's showing, and if it is, you just get your scissors and just snip that little bit away. This one on there, and we're good to go. So now we're going to pop this. There's no right or wrong way up. So we're going to pop that onto our card centrally on there.
Oh, that looks great.
Okay, so we've got this, these are on pads, so we've got that recess in there. I'm
That
going
could
to,
be nice for a photograph, couldn't it, of a pet?
yeah, oh, it would.
Yeah.
So then I've got that lovely topper with our little demons in there, which I'm going to pop in the centre, and it's going flat, okay? And then from that cardstock, I've cut out 3 of the little kitty cats, okay? And they're on here. So what I want to do is I've put pads on the back, but I want to make it look like there's more of them.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is take this one, and that one's there, so we're going to move it over, and he's going under the frame there. This one is going the other side. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to pop him right under the frame there. And then the black cat
That looks great, Pauline.
is going in the middle. So they're like getting in on the act. So that one is going in the middle there. And then we have special fishes to a really cool cat. So we've got that.
Oh, love it.
And then that is going, I've put that on pads, and that's going in the centre there. And then we have special fishes to a really cool cat. Well, I love the way those are coming. They're just in the frame, but they're like, we're getting in on the act.
I have to say, it's one of my favourite magazine collections that I've ever seen. It's just great.
I think it's going to be a favourite with everyone.
It already is selling quicker than any other magazine we've had on the show this morning. Can I also just thank you so much? Just draw your attention to the cards from the incredible design team from Hunky Dory, just to give you some inspiration. I'm sorry I missed it earlier. You do have the best. This is from the collection with the turtles and the beautiful pretty dress collection and the cupcakes. And again, just with that stamp with the cupcakes, doesn't it show how fabulous your stamps are?
Yeah.
They're just lovely.
And we do them at such an amazing price.
It's incredible.
You get a lot for your money.
You don't, you just. Now, I also popped out from the other end, just down here next to Pauline. You know, when Pauline was talking earlier from the sort of the one with the Father's Day, was that the first magazine we did today?
The first one, yeah.
So issue 47, if I recall correctly. There was an embossing folder in there that raises.
Yes. Now they've used it the other way up.
So when you say the other way up, sorry, which one?
Because on it, the sentiment section is at the top.
Yeah.
So they've turned it and had the other way. So the sentiment section runs across the bottom.
So that's the embossing folder that we had with the magazine. And is the metal one, the goldy one, like they've done where you've said about scratching it off? Can you see this?
Let me get it. Let me get a close up.
Is it this one? Oh, no, yeah,
It's
you've got
this
it. That's
one here,
it.
isn't it? Right, let me
See,
get
this
it
is what you were
close up.
talking about.
Oh, I can see now. Right, so they've heat embossed all in gold, and then you've got some grey paint over the top there.
What a clever idea.
Oh, this isn't the one I was looking at, is it?
Yeah. Is it? Oh, no, that was this one, wasn't it?
That was that one.
Can I grab this one as well?
Yeah, but that's what they've done with that one. And then this one, it's on craft card. But they've used a white pen to just run round the edge there. And this is the stamps have been heat embossed in white. So you've got two lovely versions there.
Yeah.
But this one is, it's got, I'm wondering if that's our sprays or paint. But this one looks like heat embossed on the gold.
Clever though, isn't it?
And then that's on there. It could be paint. But they're both very different, but the same embossing folder.
But I love the white, the way the white brings
I love the
out.
white. What if you're using craft card, white, black and craft go beautifully together.
And you know when Pauline was demonstrating earlier, can I use Pauline's desk because I'm running out of space? Excuse me, I'm gonna, if you don't mind, Pauline.
No.
Because you had that lovely demo with the lovely boats, didn't you? So I've
Yes.
just put that there, look, as well. It's just to give you some idea with a little bit of sparkle as well. I just didn't want to, I wanted to make sure you didn't miss out on some of this lovely inspiration.
Yeah. So many different ways with the same products.
That's the lovely
Amazing.
thing, isn't
We always
it?
say you can give the same products to 6 different people and they'd all come up with something entirely different.
And isn't that the
And that's
wonderful
what's
thing?
great. That's when, when you're using quality products that enables you to do that.
Absolutely. So the Father's Day, and again, it's not just for gents and for fathers and grandfathers and whatnot, but that was the first magazine. And then the second magazine was the Turtles.
It was.
That's issue 48. Issue 47 is the one we've just talked about there. The previous one is this one here, which was issue 57.
57, and then the other one 58.
Sorry, 57, yeah. Okay, this is the really pretty one with the cameras and the dresses, and then this one that we've just talked about, which is going to sell out, there's no question about it, is your awesome. This is the one that we've just done, issue 58, which is the one with the cats and the dogs and everything else. I mean, it's just knockout, absolutely fab. Fab, fab, fab. And $6.99. And in those, you've got extras of things like it might either be your double-sided paper, it'll be your luxury topper, it'll be your card, printed
You'll always get
cardstock,
something, but we vary it.
dies,
Yeah.
stamps,
So you never know what you're
embossing
going to get.
folders. £6.99 though, lovely girl. I went into a hotel the other night with a friend, and we just decided on Thursday, and we said, we're going to go and have a toast to the Queen. And we walked down to this hotel, and I'm still in shock. And 2 glasses of wine, one was a house wine, one was a Pinot Grigio. And do you know what the bill was for 2 glasses of wine? £24. £24, and then on top they tried to charge me a surcharge.
Good grief.
I was absolutely... Do you know what was lovely, though? My friend, she could see the shock I was in. And it wasn't the money, it's the outrage of the obscenity of being overcharged like that. Anyway, this morning I got up, went out my front door, and she'd left a card and a bottle of wine. She said, I'm sorry you had to remortgage your house. She said, the next round's on me, but this might take the edge off.
Yeah. But for, is it £28? You could get all 4 of these
Exactly,
magazines.
that's what I'm thinking. So for almost the price
Puts
of
it into
2 glasses
perspective,
of
doesn't
wine,
it? Yeah.
oh my goodness me Lord, did you hear that? Like Pauline's just said, for those 2 glasses of wine, you could have every one of these magazines and collections today.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Brilliant. Brilliant. Now, beautiful lady, I know it's Anne-Marie this afternoon with Hunky Dory. When are you back? Or are you this afternoon in...
She's on Lifestyle.
She's on
Gem
Lifestyle.
for it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm back on Thursday, I think it is. Hunky Dory hat, Thursday.
On Thursday, fabulous.
Yeah.
You got me again.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
I'm like, can I call in sick?
Are we
Yeah.
Go on. What's happening Thursday? Hang on, Is it? Excuse me, just one second.
You are right.
Just 1 second. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Are we allowed to say? Are we allowed to say? Are we allowed?
Should
I'm
I
leaving
say?
it with you.
Okay.
I'm leaving it with you if you can.
Okay. If you like to make a card with an advent calendar on it, tune in on Thursday.
Yeah, so that's going to be good. So join us on Thursday. But, my lovelies, 8 o'clock today. In the next few minutes, we've got the lovely Claire McDonald. And speaking of cats, there's only a sterling silver cat spacer on Jewellery Maker. How lovely. See you after the break.